It's time to get up now. It's early in the morning. Wakey wakey time. Wakey wakey, egg and bacon. If you'd like, of course, there's other options for breakfast. It's time to get up though. Hi. How do you sleep? That's good to hear. Do you have any dreams you want to tell me? I can't remember them, but you think you had some? That's good. So, it's a new day, so we have a new agenda. But don't worry, as usual, I have everything written down on my clipboard. My pink clipboard. And I have my trusty pen, my trusty blue pen. So, I will run through the agenda while you're waking up. So, first thing on there would be wake up, which you've done. Congratulations. And then we are going to have a breakfast, of course. And I have a menu prepared here for you. It's all fancy and to your tastes. Of course, I provided a couple of options so you could choose the one you wanted. So, options include, if you're feeling eggs today, you could have an omelet. And I also have a list of what you could put in your omelet. You could have it cheesy omelet. So you could have the filling be ricotta, or feta, or cheddar, even mozzarella. Those would be your cheesy options. Or you could have a meaty omelet, and you could put whatever sort of meat you want inside, including but not limited to bacon, salmon, crab, shrimp, ham, or steak. Those would be your meaty options if you wanted a meat-filled omelet. Or you could have a veggie omelet, omelet with vegetables inside. So that could include mushrooms, or avocado, or scallions, or tomatoes, or peppers. Any color pepper that you could desire. That would be your vegetarian omelet. So there's cheesy omelet, meaty omelet, or a veggie omelet. Or if you didn't want meat made into an omelet, you could just have eggs. You could have sunny side up, or poached, or over easy, or scrambled, or any other sort of method of eggs that you desire. But just some few options would be sunny side up, poached, or over easy, or scrambled. And of course you could always have toast and jam with that, toast and jelly. There's all sorts of jams and jellies downstairs for you. Or if you weren't feeling like having eggs, I also prepared a pancake or waffle menu. And these pancakes and waffles could be topped with whatever sort of topping or extra that you want. So for some examples, to get the brain turning there, help you decide, you could have them drizzled with chocolate sauce, or lemon zest, caramel sauce, or you could add like bananas, and blueberries, and apples. Or you could have something more sweet like marshmallows, or the sauces, or whipped cream, or chocolate chips. Or you could have a meaty choice for the pancakes and the waffles too. You could put bacon on top. Or you could have a topping of granola, or any other sort of nutty choice, I guess. So that was our breakfast menu. Be an egg menu or a pancake and waffle menu. And of course you can include toast in that. So you just think over which one you want, and you can let me know after I've run through all your agenda today. So after you eat and you get dressed and your makeup done and all that, you have 2 interviews. I'm going to bring you a change of clothes for both of these interviews, so you don't have to get up, get that professionally dressed right away, because you can always change on the way there or after you arrive. And I'm going to bring along a sort of a dark outfit, a more serious looking outfit, professional outfit for the professional interview. This is about your upcoming movie, so you want to sound maybe more professional, I suppose. And I've already looked over the questions for the interview, so don't worry, there's nothing there that's, you know, that might stump you or something like that, or something you don't want to talk about. And then I also thought I would bring along, for the other interview, this is more of a fun interview, so I thought I'd bring along more of a colorful, light-hearted outfit that you could change into before the interview. And I've looked over these questions too, but these are just fun, silly questions, like just having a good time with this interviewer. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to be playing with puppies while answering questions from fans, actually. So that should be lots of fun. So those are 2 interviews. That should take a couple of hours or so, and then that should bring you around to lunch. And I've also prepared your lunch menu, a very fancy lunches, if that's what you prefer, or we could always just run to the quickest like fast food place. But I did prepare a lunch menu at a, I was thinking for lunch we could try that new French restaurant, if you're feeling that. So I did look over their menu, and I saw that they had some soups that I thought maybe you might want to try. So if you're looking for a soup sort of meal, for starters then, they have a wonderful lobster bisque, a terrific French onion, they have a bouillabaisse, they have a ratatouille, and they have a consommé. So this would be sort of your soup options. And then for after that, or if you were still hungry, you could have the steak frites, the chicken confit, the boeuf bourguignon, the cassoulet, or the souffle. Those would be if you're still hungry, or after your soup if you wanted a larger meal. So think about what you like for lunch, and you can let me know afterwards. So after you finish having your nice lunch there will be a photo shoot after that, and your photo shoot will be on the beach. You're going to be modeling swimwear for a fashion magazine. There's going to be, a couple different poses, outfit changes. And you've worked with this photographer before, and he's super friendly, so it would be real quick and easy shoot for you. So after your photo shoot is over, then we're going to head over to the studio for a script rehearsal. Yes, this is for your new movie. So it's going to be lots of fun. Just running through a few scenes today. And we've practiced the script a lot between us, so I think that you have the lines down by heart. If not, we could always practice on the way over. But I do think you have most of it memorized. So it shouldn't be anything that's hard during rehearsal. And so after your photo shoot and after your rehearsal, then it'll be time for supper. Of course, I prepared a whole supper list as well. Or of course you could always come home and just have something that's left over if that's what you feel like. But if you do feel like going out, I thought that we could try that new Italian restaurant. So I looked over their menu, and they also have a whole bunch of yummy sounding soups. So I thought maybe you would like to try the minestrone, or the tomato, or the meatball. Or of course there's ravioli, Italian wedding, and sausage soup. So those would be your soup choices. Well, some of them, there's many more. And then for the afterwards, if you still want more, you probably will since it's supper. But so after you have your soup, there's always pizza, of course. And then there's salads such as caprese or panzanella. And then there's bruschetta, sort of, I guess, like as a side. And then of course you can have pasta. So there's pasta carbonara or pomodoro, or there's lasagna, or there's alfredo. Then of course there's risotto and tortellini and prosciutto and salami. And then afterwards, if you wanted to have dessert there as well, or you could go somewhere else for dessert, but if you wanted to have dessert at the Italian restaurant, they have gelato and fratelli and biscotti and cannolis, and they have panna cotta and they have tiramisu. All very delicious sounding. So that would be your supper menu if you feel like going to the new Italian place. And then after supper, if you wanted, we could always hit that new club, nightclub, and you could do some dancing, or if you wanted, you could always just come back home and dive into a TV show. I know you started a TV show recently, so maybe you want to catch a few more episodes of that, or watch a movie, or you could read a book. I actually picked out some books for you, so I can show you those right now. So the books I chose 3 of them for you. If you were in the mood for an autobiography, I chose Alex Trebek's The Answer Is. This is reflections on his life, the game show host from Jeopardy! On the back it says, I believe in the will to live, I believe in the power of positivity, I believe in optimism, and I believe in hope. So it should be a very optimistic read. It seems like he had a very interesting life. So it's a wise, charming, and inspiring book. So if you're in the mood for an autobiography, there's that one. I also thought maybe you were in the mood for a thriller, so I picked up by Ruth Ware, The Death of Mrs. Westaway. This is about a woman, and she receives a mysterious and unexpected letter bequeathing her a substantial inheritance, but I don't think it's by anyone she knows, so it's definitely strange, and it's full of spellbinding menace. It's an unputdownable thriller from the Agatha Christie of our time. So if you wanted a thriller, you could try that one. And then I also got a children's classic. If you wanted something more light and hearted and more of an easier, quick read, I got Stuart Little by E.B. White. Pictures by Garth Williams, so it's illustrated well. This is the story of the mouse who lives with a human family, and he goes on all kinds of adventures. So if you're looking for something fun, you could try that one. So if you wanted to read, those would be some options for you. Or if you wanted a magazine or a newspaper, I could always supply those for you as well. Then of course it would be bedtime and you could go to sleep. And I know this is going to be a great day for you. So let's get started.